Oh yeah, it's Southern the Vegan here. How's it going? I just want to say thank you for all the comments. For all my subscribers, I really appreciate the support. Just after I've done a few videos about like politics and sort of philosophy and talking about the stuff that I study at university, I just realized how much like I love this stuff. Like I'm a massive nerd, and it's just like, every time I guess I just sort of I've always been searching for that passion, and then only in my second year of university, my second year, I'm doing modules that I really love and enjoy. Am I sort of discovering how much I fucking love this, When I'm reading an article or a book that's talking about the world, the current affairs, or the history of the past, that's all sort of interconnected, I just get like a little buzz in my system, I was reading a bit about populism a few days ago, because I'm doing this little piece about populism, and it just talks about sort of how liberal democracy is gone. There is no democracy. It's only democracy in name, where the whole system has just become, economy. It's all about the market, So like they were saying how the politicians, they're there to fulfill the needs of the corporations and the market. And I was just reading this stuff and then talking about this in class with students and sort of, discussing democracy, politics, and current affairs, what's happening in the world, in America, and South America, everywhere. It's just, it just sort of reignites this. It's the same thing with veganism, I guess, but, I am more of an expert on, well, I'm not really an expert on anything, that's why I'm at university. I'm still studying, I'm learning things, you never stop learning. But I just kind of sort of, at that verge of just discovering how much I love this stuff, I'm doing a module in philosophy called Ethics of Global Poverty, and every time we have these discussions, I just get so excited about being in a group and discussing things and sort of trying to progress and improve the world, because when you look, and then after you sort of read through all this body of work, you sort of realize you can analyze something that's happening in the world. You can predict almost not the future, but you can sort of guess where things could go, and in elections or whatever, and new developments and stuff like that. It's just like, I was reading this bit about charities, right? And there's this new there's this foundation called GiveWell Foundation, which assesses the efficacy and sort of effectiveness of charities and how successful they are at foreign aid and development in these programs that sort of help people get out of poverty. Sort of the whole aim of this organization is to look at charities and sort of give empirical evidence how successful these programs are, because a lot of people don't know, but when you give aid, there are negative consequences. There's huge studies on aid and negative consequences, and it's about looking at different charities and seeing which ones work best. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of share this with you, this love. And I think I'm going to be just doing more regularly topics about, the world affairs and politics, philosophy, and maybe psychology. If I come across an interesting article, I might share it with you guys and girls, because education is, after all, the most powerful thing you can have, it's just, it's freedom, education, in a sense. I mean, so is money, but it's just, I don't know, I'm just discovering how I much love this stuff. I mean, since I was 15 and 16, all my friends were all partying and drinking, whatever, and doing teenage shit. I was doing, maybe sports and playing games, but I was doing a lot of reading, how the world works, and sort of non-fiction books and sort of current affairs and American foreign policy and stuff like that. And when I was 15, I was like, whoa, this is fucking awesome, and just doing it at university, it's so much fun, honestly. I don't care about the social life of uni or anything like that. It's just the actual process of it, the finding out the research. Yeah, so I'm going to be just posting, maybe 5-minute, 10-minute videos discussing anything with you that I found fascinating, that might, give you a different perspective on new things, So yeah, because, just love to learn new things and find out from the experts. And I'm just I was reading this bit and it's whoa, this is how you actually put it into words, or this is how you analyze this. And stuff like that. So I was reading about Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders in the 2016 election, and how like a lot of people were saying Bernie Sanders is a populist, and how, you know, but he was talking about like just, you know, how the current political establishment sort of is working for the corporations, and then it's crazy. You know, people like Bernie Sanders are never going to get elected because they threaten the money. It's like a threat, you know, it's all the dollar, unfortunately. But anyway, just had a nice bike ride. I haven't ridden this bike in like a year or so. I've been riding my commute bike, but it's been a good ride. And yeah, I'm going to be posting videos. I think I'm going to do a next video about democracy and how it's sort of dying slowly but surely, and what we can do to sort of educate us as citizens, and what we can do with our votes and stuff like that as political agents in the system. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for the comments. I appreciate it. You know, it's not about having a massive community. It's about having a small community of, you know, like-minded people that want to you know, share, learn from each other. That's what I've been saying for the, you know, past 5 years. But I haven't been very consistent, or not always focused. But anyway, peace out. I appreciate you, boys and girls, and subscribe and comment and like and share if not, or, you know, comment down below. You know, create further discussion and see where we can go from this. But, you know, it's just I'm gonna go read some stuff. Need to do a lot of uni work. So anyway, peace out.